Hi guys, it's me Lois here with another video. So what we're gonna do today, Julia's gonna ask me some questions. I'm gonna answer them. Technically, an interview for you guys to get to know me a little bit.
All right, hi everyone. We're recording this on November 2nd, 2023. Thanks for being here, and to give you a little background on Lois, and thanks for subscribing to her channel. Please share and comment and make sure you hit the notification bell and all that good stuff. I'm going to try to get her up and running, be a proper content creator here. So we got lots of fun stuff pending. So I'm just going to start with this interview now. And the first question is, when and where were you born, Lois?
I was born in England, 11th of March of 2011.
3/11/11 or 11/3/11, depending on how you write dates. So very magical date there. And how many siblings do you have?
I have 3 siblings.
And what's their age and gender?
I've got my older sister, she is 23. I've got my middle sister, who is 16, just turned 16. And then I've got my elder sister who passed away when she was in my mother's belly. She would be 14 now.
Okay, so did the government take you away from your parents?
Yeah.
And why?
Because they're drug addicts.
Okay. And how old were you when you went into foster care?
About 6 months old.
And who rescued you from foster care?
My grandma.
And how long did that take, and how did it transpire?
About a year, I guess. And she had to come from Portugal to England, and because she already had a house there, she went there. Got me.
And she had to rent a house in England and prove that she could be a good parent.
Yeah, a good parent.
And they had to come around and check, and so
Yeah.
it took about a year for that process. And then once she got custody of Lois, then she came back to Portugal with her. So Lois was about a year and a half
Yeah.
when she moved to Portugal, and Lois speaks fluent Portuguese, of course. And where are your biological parents now?
My dad passed away about 5 years ago, and my mother's in England.
And your dad moved to Portugal before he passed away, correct?
Yes, correct.
And when did he move to Portugal? Do you know?
About a year after that, I came here.
And were y'all close?
Yeah, really close. He's my buddy.
Right. And he adored you.
Yeah,
right.
really lovely.
And you said he died about 5 years ago. And how did he die?
Drugs, an overdose of drugs.
So, where do you think he is now?
Whatever, I don't know really. Probably in another lifetime or another skin that he's in. But his soul never died, of course. But his just body did. And I don't really know. He's just on another path.
Right. So do you feel okay about that?
Yeah.
Do you feel like he's better off that he got out of the suffering life he was in and went on to a new one? Because that's a big thing. A lot of people are so sad when people die, but sometimes it's a good thing because their life was just so miserable that they can just go on. Well, that's great. You handled it real well because you were 7 years old when he passed away, right?
Yeah.
So that's a lot to deal with. And so your first 7 years just going through all that, even though your dad got to come along, that was really good that you got to spend so much time with him.
Yeah.
Instead of never getting to know him. And so still sometimes your mother gets in touch with you now?
But not a lot.
Right. So basically your grandmother is considered your mother more than anything.
Yeah, in my life.
Right. And you're her life. And you've been a blessing to her as much as she's been a blessing to you from what she says. So tell us what your name means.
My name means warrior. And I was mainly called Lois because of the ward and because of...
What do you mean the ward? The ward you were born in the hospital?
Yeah.
It was the lowest ward?
Yeah.
Okay, Lois something or just Lois?
No, just Lois.
Oh, okay.
And there's so many signs of Lois with me, so they just obvious thing was Lois.
And you feel like you have a warrior spirit?
Yeah.
And what are your goals in life?
Just really show who I am to the world and show what Lois the warrior could do. And
I know that you and your mom help people a lot, so I'm sure you're going to continue on that
Yeah.
path. And Lois is very generous and kind-hearted and always looking to help other people. So that's one of the things when you feel the best when you do stuff for other people.
Yeah.
You know, you feel good when you get stuff for yourself, but you really feel good when you give somebody else something, whatever it is, even if it's just your time. So yeah, guys, thanks everybody for checking this out and getting to know Lois a little better. She's gonna hopefully go to her first football practice
Today.
Soccer for Americans, soccer practice this evening. We don't know what the weather, if it's going to be, and she's just a walk-in on this ordeal, so we don't know how it's going to play out, but she's going to attempt to do it. Lois is so brave and so outgoing about meeting people and making friends, so that's
Very sociable.
Yeah.
People say.
And I think y'all are going to enjoy her YouTube channel. She had kind of a dilemma on Halloween. Plans got canceled, but the manifester she made everything just come out peaches and had a great time. And
Yeah, I got a lot of candy.
That's what we need, right? So anyway, thanks everyone for listening, and I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. And remember to focus on what you want and help others if you can. Ciao, ciao.
Bye-bye.